Hey, welcome back to my Let's Play as the Ottoman Empire. We left off, and I believe we're still at war. Yes, with these two guys. Three. Oh, let me turn down my music. Music's real loud in this game. Okay, anyways. So, yesterday I kind of rushed through, and because I didn't know the time limit, and it took me like 40 hours to upload the first one until I figured out a better way. So this time I'm going to take my time and make it a little bit longer. Say 8:30, we'll go to 9 o'clock. Anyways, so we just got done with the rebels, and now we're going to be moving to this country. Ramzan. And ooh, good thing I didn't take them. Alright, 18 rebels just popped up. And looks like the siege was over. Now, something you gotta be worried about in this game is if you make peace with the war leader, if you're at war with two people, you make peace with, say, here's a war leader. So yeah, if I make peace with this guy, then I'd make peace with this guy. But I want to conquer him because he's one of my cores, so I'm going to just wait a little bit. See my army, 5-3, I'm up here. Let's see. I also noticed that England was getting bum rushed by rebels and Scotland at the same time, so they're going to have a change. Looks like Castile is winning the war against Aragon, which is of course a blessing because I always like to see Spain formed under Castile. And then we have Bavaria, which has broken up into... Actually, they haven't broken up, they're just in a war with... Alright, Emlock and Frankfurt. Pomerania is kind of big, Brandenburg got bigger. Genoa, that's pretty much the same. Everyone's pretty much the same. I can see. So we're going to take these troops, because the more troops you have, the quicker siege. These are over and seeing that they're in their own war, to my knowledge. Oh yeah. Not worth them though, sadly. Do full annexation. See. Can't fight prestige, so now I can take my army back and I'll place it in Macedonia. And we just got a call to arms from Crimea. The Eastern Crimea, your faithful allies requested that you come to the area of conflict against Austria and Genoa. This is a war they have started. Austria is allied with Brandenburg, Cog, the Palatinate, Saxony, and Tur. Alright. I don't think I should be okay. Should be okay. Ottomans, or Austria, and Hungary, I don't believe like each other. So, with that, Austria can't really do too much to me. But they can do a lot to my navy. Genoa, I'm sure, will have a bigger navy than mine, so I'm going to hide mine. We're going to do this one. Okay. The House of York won the War of the Roses. The War of the Roses finally comes to an end as Richard III succeeded in claiming the throne, becoming the new ruler of England. I don't know too much about the War of Roses, so someone can fill me in, or I'll just probably look it up later. I think, from my knowledge of what I know, I believe the crown, the original crown won the war, but you know, I could be wrong. So we're gonna form. Alright, we have our cores, getting a little bit stronger. Gotta go here, go. We'll start making all three of these our cores. Have Greece under our oak, so to speak. Need to start converting another province, so we're going to convert this one. Looks like Genoa has not interfered, which is always nice. Grant privileges. I'll try that. I'll get my legitimacy. Yeah, I'll get it back. And I should get a little bonus to tax, or trade, I mean. So, I'm going to continue this little ball, so to speak. They're allied with Nigeria, so pretty much these guys down here and this country to the north. So what we're going to do is take this army, bring her here, because what I'm going to do is as I attack here and these guys do join, and they are also my cores, take them real quick and job well done. So, and they did join. So what will happen now is, okay, no one else joined. I'll be getting much more of my cores, so that's nice. So no one else split in half. Oops. That siege. Keep on going through their land. Yeah, took some losses. Take out his army. Did that siege. Keep on going. Now my goal is to capture those 2 ships. Let's see if I have any better advisors. Won that battle pretty quickly. Advisors. Okay, global trade power. Cost me $4. I don't think he's worth $4 a month. Discipline. I force my fire. National. You know, I may get this because it'll give me more manpower. And if I can get up to that number, it'd be nice. See if I can get my stability up. That's always good. It's always nice to have good stability, especially in this game. Never want to go through a peasant war, trust me. I'm gonna keep saving my money because you eventually get to build these. I forgot what they're called, but it gives you a plus 10 or plus 22 tax in each region. So in like 10 or 20 years. But I might build a few heavy ships to challenge the Mamelukes when the time comes. So actually, what I'm gonna do, I'll build 4 of these bad boys, and I'm gonna build 1, 2, 3 of those. That way I will start protecting trade in this area. I might put my trade actually here. This will also increase, because as you see, it looks like Venice is taking majority trade from Alexandria. So that's something that needs to be changed. And yeah, rebellion, I got 59%. Okay. So Constantinople, near Constantinople is being under siege. Probably religious factions. Yep, Orthodox. When you're trying to convert a province to a majority, your rebel risk gets increasingly high. So it's always advisable to keep an army in near there. And if you have time, like I do, you can keep your army away, but it's always nice to have an army there somewhere that's about to revolt. See the losses. Convoys taking quite a few beatings. River crossing. It's not going there. Oh yeah, it is. Like that, I'm going to take my army back down here. So, now that I have these cores... Oh. Suppress that. Okay. Anyways, now that I have these cores, I can produce a bigger army, which is 35. So, after this war, I'm going to build up my army and wait. Looks like my ships are getting done on this. Set the level. light ships. 2 more light ships. These areas just became province. Corman. Now let's protect trade and Alexandria. So now that these are cores, these shouldn't revolt as bad. So I'm gonna put my men here. Oh well. They apparently did not like that area. So he's the leader of this one. Alright, so this is gonna be a nice easy war. I'll probably declare war on these guys next. They'll give me 3 non-cores, but you know, it makes Ottomans look a nice little, looks a little bit better, in my opinion. Also, I'd rather be having than some other country. So soon enough, actually get some army here. Start building troops. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5. 5. So 5, 5, 6. So that's 10. We're on. Cool. That was fun. I believe that's 10,000. Could be wrong. Alright. Got my 3 heavy ships, which will bolster my navy defense. And I'm going to send them to Ottoman task force. Go for it. Protect trade. That's a noble. So with that, we want to make peace. C for peace, annexation. I'll take it on for a few days. Now something you I think should be on here. Nope. I guess it's countries that I don't have cores on that it only gives me that negative effect. Alright, so we'll be doing troops up here. I really don't trust the Mamluks. Nice. Ooh. Do this one. Okay, I guess we're gonna do both. So now we can start basic buildings, which is markets. Now local trading power. Of course you want to do Constantinople. And you know, that will greatly increase Constantinople's trade. Oh, my successor. Okay, he is I don't know. He's not as good as his other successor, sadly. So we're gonna move men. Alright, so we're gonna let our manpower reheal before we go on a little crusade. 6. Okay. Alright. That's close. See, right now we are making almost $8. That's pretty good. I make up 71% of the trade power here. And because I sent those ships down there, now it's getting more money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build actually more of these as soon as I actually reach 100 actually. Conquer Serbia. What a nice little mission. I think I will do that. Reclaim. Albania. Have Serbia on my mind. Let's see who they are at war with. Oh wow. So no one's at war with them. Well, I'm going for our allies with them, so what I'm gonna do? Let's take my 30,000 men army. Send 10,000 right here. Take my fleets and put it right here in Albania. Let's see if I can get no advisors. And no, I would not like to build. Nope. So we're gonna bump it up to 4 speed, and we're just going to keep on going. Now, what I'm hoping this doesn't do is Hungary joins in, because then Austria will be able to come down here, and I don't believe I will be able to win a war. So anyhow, looks like I'm pretty set up. I don't think. Oh, no, no. We're going to decline now. I don't think that Hungary will join Serbia. I pretty much have claims on all of it, so what I'm going to do is declare war. We want what we'll do is we'll split in half. Going there, going there. I don't think their army's no bigger than each of these. Troops on boats. And I'm going to try that religion. I'll come for my cores later, but this is the perfect opportunity to kill these guys. And as you can see, it's got a little bit bigger, so that's always nice for me. What I'm actually going to do is what I'm actually going to do is now bring my armies over here, and I'm going to cross, actually just full focus on Serbia. No one else joined them, and I don't think any of the Muslim countries will attack me. The Mamelukes look pretty peaceful at the moment. Usually they attack me, so it's always nice. Protecting trade. Constantinople. Protecting trade. Oh, protecting trade, where are you? Yeah, making sure. How's that trade? So I'm gonna take that 10,000 man army. I don't really. Well, it's gonna later just for the giggles of it. There, once again, leaders. See if I can make peace. Yeah, no. So it looks like we won't be making peace for anytime soon. They ran. I don't know if I can annex these guys now. They got a little bit bigger. They're just, it's 4 province. If they're more 4 province, then you can't annex them, sadly. So I'm going to detach siege. Hopefully 6,000 men will be enough. I am losing a lot due to terrain, but I won today. And rebels, of course. Oh, okay, so we won. So that was close. So I'm gonna actually take these guys. Come over here. So Serbia is pretty much defeated. I'm gonna go capture their little ships. Maybe, hopefully, add them to my fleet. So that's nice. Or I'm gonna need every big ship. Mamluks do usually have a big navy. Rebellion. So, Serbia is pretty nice, tasty. This will secure me from Hungary. At least will give me a buffer state. As I don't care if they siege and, you know, take over Serbian lands. These are what I'm worried about right here. That's what I'm worried about right here. Alright, looks like we're going to now focus on the remaining of these guys. Now I'm going to... Alright, so I need 2,000 infantry out of the army. Remove it. That's conquest way over here. Who are you guys? Portugal? No, Venice. Wow. Castile took some land. Oh, Scotland. Man. Oh well, guys. Now what I will do is build 3 ships to start protecting this trade route once I get conquest force. And okay, so this will take 21 months. So about might as well get that. I'm trying to get this side of the empire done. $6,000, $8,000. So here we'll do divide 5,000. Okay. So we don't need this army over here. Apparently I lost some units around this morning. Sieging and that those little rebels that popped up out of nowhere were kinda nice for me. Take this one. And I'm going to go over here where I have whoa. Gonna blockade their ports. Genoa, just send a ship over here and just, you know, interfering. Actually, they got a few ships. Oh, we won the war of Serbia. I don't think I can annex them. It'd be nice if I could. Ooh, okay, well, let's see, when I do this, it's going to kill me. Overextension, I'm gonna be dishonorable scum, I believe. No? Wow, okay. So, with that, I'll try an alliance from Tripoli. You know, I'll accept that alliance. Because, you know, may not seem like a lot, but they can definitely, you know, taunt those guys over there. Take my navy. To the Gulf, they can't go anywhere after that. Whole merchant tripoli. Nice. Let's conquer Bosnia. That is another great mission. Get this land. They're not at war with anyone. I think I will wait until these are done. It's about 3 years. 3 years, so most of these are done, which is worth it. Take this guys. I'm going to protect trade. I'm going to protect trade and there. And I'm actually going to take my collect from trade from Alexandria. See, I'm making $3 now. I see when he jumps in there. he's there. He's making me... Okay, an extra $1, so it's worth it. And I want my trade power, of course. So now I dominate Black Sea trade. Well, I don't dominate, but everything in Black Sea has to come through Constantinople. And I dominate the trade in the Baltics. And looks like the Slavic area around here. My next step would be to take out Crimea and Alexandria, and I'll dominate this entire area. And I forgot about those rebels altogether. So, let's see, get that bad boy up. A new national idea. So, now, see, administration will help with administration. Diplomatic will help with diplomats, and military does military. I usually do military because, as you see, I'm an expanding empire, but let's see. Scientific. So there's like scientifical, religious, espionage, economic, national tax, that's good. Administration. Looks like deals with mercenaries. I never get mercenaries. Well, sometimes I do. Colonies. Morale of natives. Alright. Let's look up. Okay. I usually don't do cavalry. I usually like an infantry army. So eventually I like to do mostly infantry. So I like quality. Quality, here we go. Infantry, this, you know, especially with the European powers. Now some people are like, oh, why did you pick that? But when it comes to European powers, you definitely need a... What is this? Can I have another one? Oh. So, okay. First off the bat is, I got that. So that gave me quality, and that gives you, like, something, I believe. I'm not sure. This will give me plus 10 to combat ability. So eventually when their tech starts catching up with ours, because at the moment Ottoman's tech is a little bit more advanced, their troops are going to be, you know, 10-15 years ahead of ours generally. So with this extra, you know, quality, I should be able to hopefully be somewhat of a match for them. Anyways, that's my theory. I'm going to stick with it. So let's look. Do I dominate the trade over here? And I 31%, 15%. So if I kill Bosnia, I will dominate the trade. So Bosnia has to go for two reasons. One for territories, the others for, you know, trade. Crimea. It looks like we're making peace. The following will be a peace. No one will gain or lose anything. So I'm going to accept that with Austria. It's nice fighting you, Austria. And with that, I will now build me an army, or myself. I got 26. So 15, 15. So I'm going to build. I got 7. So here. Let's build infantry. Oh yeah, I need. Sweet. Yeah. Okay. So 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I'll have 15,000 men. And once I have that, I have 30,000. I will begin my conquest of these guys. If they take that, that'll be more the merrier. I do have claims on Bosnia. So I believe once these are done, I will conquer Bosnia and then conquer these guys. And then I should be able to extend it. I think I will be able to extend it. be surprised if I wasn't. Seems like these fellows are trying to do stuff with me. Well, it is 9 o'clock, so what I'm going to do is stop it for today. Well, I guess what we did today is make the islands look a lot more better, filled in some of the gaps. Next time we play, we'll be definitely killing Bosnia, going into more of, you know, Middle East, northern, like, you know, Georgia, maybe catch up with Crimea, and then I'm thinking about maybe the Mamluks. Hopefully these big boys right here don't do anything, and we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll chill ya. Well, anyways, thank you for watching. If you like these little videos, make sure to check out my Realm 2 Total War ones in a few weeks, and any others. If you like them, subscribe. If not, just keep on watching and enjoying. Thank you, and have a nice day as always.